Chairman Okosan Popo. After Kasa, Efa Abatwa Yabetono. Yegina Bedia Mekofia or Henibia Esre Yama Asumde Antona Ho Abra Abatono Ekoso and Ekopim and the year. Na Yegina Yejitum say I was Yatua Bano Ewasum na se basa basa yobi abeba mijina Ghana fo nyina enim eka se sabasa every year and this for every say yenim say abato no yedi kunim ewa abato ezu na nipa onim se wedding kudim ada no be se pese kudi abato no be basa basa enti ya de enfi ye ho ye pe asumdwe na bibi aye ye ni bia ye yese ne be asumdwe beba if you say wo hwe enyoma ye ka kire electoral commission because wo hwe abato adwuma na electoral commission ene dimu chain obia if you say they are the arbiters, they are the referees. Now normally basa you beba football match more every referee no so referee na dini here and no na ema entokwesi enti ma obi anka say ye ni esi electoral commission so ye ni esi electoral commission so if we say ye person omo ye omo djuma yie na obi hu say abato na ye friendship say na be ya ye benya asombe enti 17 September yes be di make 17 December the 17 September Tuesday yeah or yet demonstration na ya nante akọ EC office ewo region bia 16 regions ni na integrated Accra ye na ye call EC office na ya ko ye demonstration say they should sit up and do their job well so that we will not have any confusion in the electoral process. Eto de bia omo kasa enema nipa ehu se omo nye neutral omo kasa ye ka register sem mo be ma ye mbuaya wo se o na se mo wa banpo na planets obeka planets say ewo because of me them mean planets that is other planets and plants and animals were on the register. I mean, that is an insult to the people of Ghana. You think you are insulting us, NDC? You are insulting all the people of Ghana. Because you are in charge of the register. And you, the person who was saying that, you were director of operations. And so, if in 2016, there were animals and planets in the register, that's the reason why we must even scrutinize the register better. So that argument he made is rather giving us cause to want to make sure that we have a good register. And so you think you are insulting us, but you are insulting your own EC and showing us that you don't do your job properly. In 2016, when MPP raised a lot of issues about the register, what did the Electoral Commissioner do? She set up a 5-member committee headed by VCRAC Crab to audit the register, and she asked all the parties to bring their complaints to the committee. They sat for 2 or 3 weeks, I remember, and finished their work. And we all agreed that we were ready to go to the elections with the register. What is so difficult this time? That you cannot set up a committee and ask us to bring our complaints, and that you go through the register and make sure that you address all those complaints, so that all of us will say we are satisfied with the register. Why is it so different that this time that you cannot do that? I was an election monitor in the previous Liberia elections, the one upon year 1, and the same issues they had with their register. The ECOWAS appointed an independent audit team to come and audit the register and their electoral process. That team was headed by our own Charlotte Osei. She went and audited the register, audited the electoral process, and Liberia was able to have a successful election. It is not rocket science. It has been done before. What do you have to hide, Electoral Commission? If you have nothing to hide, let's audit the register, let's all agree that the register is okay, and then let's go for the election. And I know that if we go for the election, if everything is free and fair and transparent, there's no doubt in my mind that NDC is going to emerge victorious in the election. Thank you. Now, Nyamekane said there are different segments of a country. You have governance, you have the economy, you have several other segments. And the government must work to make the lives of people better in every segment of society and every segment of governance. Now, let me concentrate only on the economy, just the economy. We handed over an economy that was in good shape. Debt to GDP was 57%, inflation was 15%, deficit was 6.1%. We didn't borrow 1 cedi from the central bank. Bank of Ghana 2016, government did not borrow 1 cedi from the bank. We financed the whole of government's budget from our own revenues. And we handed over this country to the Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration. And these are the people, Sanitation and almost say, economic wizards. Number sikasem, send a beya Ghana for you now and Huberto. And then what is the balance sheet? See a kasi ya market or more. Lecture. If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. And then you be saying the same question about fundamentals are weak. No, to top up so. On your car. Ezu. Me was saying, say, or no why you social as vice president. No, on marking one. Why dear pa, his performance is good. Mr. Akna, his performance is F fail. F for fail. We're failing. Ezu. On any boss Akufo-Addo nyina omo feli. Ne omo kache Ghana for nyina ebo omo she nyina omo etimi endi so. 7th January 2017, Omaya me hand over ma Akufo-Addo. Enye sa Omaya ni. Ezu. Ne wasa omo ye ne se ombe pa Ghana for acho. No mo ka say President Mahama area no na ye dey say ga from na enim say Sanitation e ti Ghana for ye sremo ye kwa kwotena ye baby say me o ka kire me mills say ye nkope ye baby ntina me ndwen ye ho na omo beje no saa na me ka kire oni Bawumia say omo nkotena ase na omo ndwen omo ho. They should go and sit and reflect on the harm that they have done to this country. And they should let NDC come and repair the damage that they have done and put Ghana back on its feet. And then, put the mammy and Fatu back home. Abra, me fear Abramo. Na Ghana kanyina ye bi efi kwam nkoma abreso ebe pay ma Abraham me see from 120 billion samre no 120 billion which ma Ghana for nyina na ye deka 40 million 4,000 sikadada no 40 million 4,000 Ghana cedis and then ye kai is over 760 billion cedis 760 billion cedis na enne woka se wo chiche sa aka aba ye nyina ye tia obi amfa ne de ne ntia ye nyina ahemfo moti hoi ni mu nyina serki osofo mu nyina mu ni seb na mode e ka mode ye 20,000 Ghana cedis 200 million cedis and amodeka na nea yɛ me nwanwa ne sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛhu sɛ economy no ɔmo nya F no ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔmo anya adeɛ krakrakra ɔmo deɛ ɔmo hu ne saa ɔmo sɛ o yɛn bɔ ɔmo aba so ɛfiri sɛ ɔmo ayɛ adwuma yie na nea meka ne sɛ wo yare na wo nim sɛ wo yare na wo nim yare kora ɛhawa ɛnea you cannot get a cure ɛti sɛ ɔmo ka sɛ ɔmo ayɛ adeɛ nea bɔ ɔmo aba so ɛnea ɔmo nim sɛ Ghana sikasɛm na sɛ na yɛn a yɛte ha yɛnim sɛ nneɛma nkɔ yie ezu na nea mɛka ne sɛ ɛmɛ na so sɛ ɔsono na yɛpɛ ne ma ne baa kurom no nneɛma a wasɛe no nse wɔtwe ne ɛmere na so sɛ ɔsono no yɛsan pam no ɛkɔ nwura mu beebi ofi baeɛ ezu ɛza adekora ɛyɛ ɛwɔ kamemba menka bi amembo ɛne sɛ mfie nnan biara wohwɛ sɛnea aban na ɛte so no sɛ na wayɛ n'adwuma sɛ wayɛ ne yie o sɛ ɔnyɛ ne yie o sɛ nneɛma kɔ yie o sɛ nneɛma nkɔ yie o ɛno ɛna wowɔ akwanya sɛ wohwɛ na wokɔto waba enti na ɔmampanyin Kufuor kaa n'asɛm simple and tiatia ɔse hwɛ w'asetena na to aba pa ezu enti 7 December ɛbɛn yɛbɛnya akwanya sɛ yɛbɛkɔ akɔto aba menim sɛ nipa kakraa bi ɔmo asetena yɛ yie ɛfiri sɛ ebusua no a ɛhwɛ ɔman no so ɔmo yɛ ɔmo namfofoɔ anaasɛ ɔmo ka ebusua no ho ɔmo de ɔmo ayɛ yie na yɛn a yɛaka menim sɛ Ghanafoɔ dodoɔ na menim sɛ yɛasetena no asan n'akyi nti saa da no yɛkɔto yɛaba a yɛbɛhwɛ yɛasetena mu ne ato aba na menim sɛ mmerɛ no ɛso biom mmerɛ bi a yɛbɛto aba biara yɛbɛnante agye nkurɔfoɔ mobile phone na yɛaka kyerɛw sɛ computer no so nabɔ application na ɔmo bɛma abosua nketenkete wobɛhu a ne yɛde afam 1,000 Ghana 500 Ghana 2,000 Ghana ɔmo dwen sɛ saa sika no ɔmo de tɔ wɔ adwene na nea meka ne sɛ woyɛ Ghana ni sika no yɛ Ghanafoɔ dea ɛyɛ yɛto a yɛtua yɛ no ɛna yɛde yɛ ma wo nti yɛde ma wo a ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wotɔn wɔ adwene ɛda no duru hɔ a na wokɔto wɔ aba a kan ahokyerɛ a wofaa mu no kan ohia a wofaa mu no kan w'adwuma a asɛe no kan ɛto a ɔmode atoo so kan e-levy a woatua kan betting tax a woatua kan covid levy a woatua ezu ɛwɔ sɛ wokae saa nneɛma no nyinaa na wode to waba na mewɔ gyidie sɛ Ghanafoɔ dodoɔ na yɛnyɛ nipa a wobɛtumi ɛde 1,000 cedis atɔ yɛn ɛda no duru hɔ na yɛkɔ abatoɔ adaka no mu a yɛbɛto ama baabi a nokware ne da menim sɛ nneɛma bi ɛha mo ɛwɔ mo constituency ha na after na yɛtwerɛ manifesto no yɛne sibafoɔ tena ase ɛna ɛka kyerɛ mo sɛ yɛbɛyi so siba as the umbrella body a aban mmoa bi a yɛbɛma bia yɛde bɛfa siba so na yɛnim sɛ obiara ɛwɔ ndwuma nketenkete a mohia mmoa ɛtumi ayɛ saa adwuma no na mate sɛ mommo ha no siba ne diesel asɛ yɛfrɛ ɔmo den petrol asɛ den diesel mo diesel yɛsɛ mo wɔ ntɔkwa nketenkete bi mehyɛ mo bɔ so yɛba a yɛbɛtena ase ne mo mmienu ne yɛsiesie mo ntam na biribiara atɔ din mu ezu afei nso mpɛn pii no nsuo tɔ a nsuo eyiri ɛwɔ ha ɛsɛn nipa nneɛma ɛsan sɛ extra beebi a nsuo no a efi wagya dam no ɛkɔ no ɛtɔ beebi a na anwea abɛsi ano nti mmerɛ biara sɛ ebeduru nsutɔbere a was say aban enya dredger na ebie sa channel no say na be ya enso no ba na etwemu na ko enti mo MP we briefing ni bibia ye be pomodia ni a dredge channel no ene mo train se wo ha nyina say na be ya enso to a enjiri ensai enkofo enyoma bio we need to do something about the management of our cities. The NPP government promised to make Accra the cleanest city in Africa. Unfortunately, after 8 years, Accra is the dirtiest city in Africa. It's even dirtier than when they took it in 2017. And so we need a new sanitation system. And the only way we can get it right is if we decentralize the sanitation. The district assembly should take control of their own sanitation. Government should give the money to them and let they themselves clean their districts. And if the district is not clean, you can sack the DC because it means he's not doing his job well. But today, when you centralize it, money is paid at the center. The district chief executive doesn't know how much is being paid. The people in the area are not employed to clean their own district. Nobody is going to clean. And so we'll change the system. We will bring the money to the district assembly. Hire the area boys who are walking about and have no work. Hire them to clean the district and the area and pay them so that they also can get some money in their pockets. We are also going to make sure that Accra becomes bright again and it is lit up. We are fed up of street lights that don't work. Anytime a street light works, 1 week, 2 weeks, the next time you come, it's dark again. So we're going to light up Accra. We're going to change the system of management of our street lights so that we can have our street lights working so that Accra is safe. Because we want to implement a 24-hour economy policy. And the 24-hour economy policy requires that the city should be safe. And you cannot have a safe city which is a dark city. You can only have a safe city if the city is well lit and people can see what is going on as if it's still daytime. And so we're going to change the management of the street lighting system so that we can light up the whole of Accra, so that whether you work in the day or in the night, you know that you can go safely from your home to your work without being attacked. There are other local issues, and I'm sure our MP has addressed them. We're going to work together with him to solve the issues to do with education, and yet there are no basic schools in New Wager. It's an omission. There must be public basic schools. I know there are private ones, but there must be public basic schools too, because not everybody can afford to send their child to a private school. And so we'll help to work to resolve that. There are health challenges, there are challenges with the road network. All those are issues that we will put our heads together and make sure that we resolve. I just want to leave you with the issue of free SHS. NDC is going to come and make free SHS better. The first thing we're going to do is to decentralize the feeding system. And so instead of giving the money to the center to provide food for the schools, we'll give the money for feeding the children directly to the schools. And they themselves can go and procure their food to give our children better quality food in the schools. When NDC was in government, all the children in basic school had all their 4 textbooks. The government provided it free of charge. They all had their 4 core textbooks. Today, as I stand here, our children in the basic school for 5 years, after a new curriculum has been introduced, do not have access to textbooks. That is going to be a thing of the past. NDC is going to come and make things better. NDC is going to come and make sure that we improve the conditions in our basic schools. NDC is going to come and cancel the double track system so that our children will all go to school together when school reopens, just as we used to do in the past. And when school vacates, they will all come home together. We are not going to have a situation where children are going to come and sit at home for 3 months at a stretch. And then when they go to school, they're in school for just 4 weeks. Then they come back home for another 2 months. Whatever they learned in school, they come back, they sit at home for 3 months. If you do not get an extra classes teacher to teach them, when they go back to school, they've forgotten virtually everything that they learned. And in some cases, if you are not lucky, your daughter stays at home for too long. The area boys, sometimes you know what happens, and then her future is destroyed. We want that to stop happening. And so NDC is going to come and improve the free SHS so that we can get the benefits that the money we're spending is supposed to give us. And then finally, we want to help the women and women-owned enterprises. Or enterprises, even if they are owned by men, employ a lot of women. And so we're coming with a bank that will target women and their businesses. And I said, Bema on the Juma, and so a ma a dorsal, and I omuya the Juma Yafua. Yabema Mumwaka, Senabea, and maybe I self a poster, Eddie, Akudija, and I said, what I said, Ubie with Juma Mukakra, now for Bosia, Opa, on the mouse, Aposiano. One father here could see her, and Sanyama Bosiano. One foul dying and could see her, one foul car and could see her. Collateral, no collateral. And one say, you baby out now over Jebosiano. Interest at that also, you for our form into Jebosiana, which you have a crack, compensate over to you. And no a women's development bank, yeah, there. And you might be playing or what? May can't, I never say. And see, when the Adrono, may the more parliamentary candidate ever tremble. Yes, it's yours as a monso hamoha. Yabeba better, yes, it's your assembno. Send a bay of Yabe and Sonidiano. Abra and this Wabemo, Abram Yaman Peggy. And sure, you can't a crown home 40 million gallons. 40 million gallons. Abide way by yet, they've not done any expansion of the water system. Not even 1 gallon addition to Accra's water system. And that is why we are suffering a shortage of water, because the population of Accra has grown. And so every government must add to the supply. But when NDC comes, we will make sure that we do that so that as many people have water as possible. And you remember, like 7 December, over for city. Ni aba api dene amena sikawa ewo eche kra abatene ni ahanye no kofio so di wo for city wo ha me si etu ni walake party ni yo anukwale di NDC ewo NDC mba city ni wo ba for ne lake inshallah NDC ni ba ye kudi city Eza Nase Ojan Enama Neba Enejuneji. Me who say Ojan Enam da Otonoba Edineji. Into the sermon, no shirt and blouse. Yepe overall, I am Pamabum. When you say MPP candidates, you say NDC neighbor. It's a movie and them. I say, oh, you say your mama be winning, and so a group parliament in India, Monto Mame, baby, enye no kre alagba amale Career and Woto wabama JMA, I'll say Wotoma Nebana Ojina. If we say, Samampeni, a yesika, a decision, Monsieur Sam, or Mampeni Yesika, I'm a teacher say a dissect Mogatas Dina, Senabaya, a correction, and Hamo. Beyond Mampeni Baya, say Obesi Sulo, Obesia Ayansabio, Nina, I was say Oko Parliament, normally Omonsan, Etwase, and Sanitation Juma. Enti na woto Obama president I will say what in the banner can no mko ye djuma mamu enti me pega nsa no ma say odo ni agena tum say oye the candidate for NDC Wegagba with constituency na you be the honorable Horace Odate Felix Odate Lampe